Hello, everyone, to the latest F1 race at the Nitro Formula One League. Tonight, this race we were at Singapore. Um, for me personally, going into this one, I was feeling pretty worried just because I'm pretty bad at managing my tires, and this track will overheat your tires really easily. And this is me just checking what the weather is because it does rain here often, but this was actually a dry race for once at Singapore. Um, I decided to start on softs because I was doing pretty much whatever you did. The two stop was going to be faster than a one stop, and this is just the end of my qualifying lap here, as you can see. I'm fifth right now, but we are tenth and a half from the green here, and I really enjoyed driving Singapore. I'm just really bad at it. So, yeah, I didn't have very high expectations for this race because I just historically I've struggled here with pa- everything's pace and tire management. So I moved up to fourth place here at qualifying, so I was happy with that. That was about as much as I could get. So yeah, only 8 people. The turnouts have been pretty low the last few weeks. I don't know what's really going on, but here we are for the start of the race, hoping to just maintain because I don't think I can hang with the top three here tonight. But we got a really good start and honestly, we could have gone harder to try to fight Gale, but decided against it. But yeah, MJ's on my far right here. You can't really see him, but he's there. But I kind of just cut him off. Don't really give him a choice because I don't want to deal with him. He's pretty annoying to pass at times. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This race for me was pretty boring. Besides the first 5 laps, I ran a lot of this race alone. Um, so yeah, it's pretty boring. So coming up to lap 3 here, and I have overcooked my tires big time. I was struggling really bad at this point, and Bacon's got a run on me, but he has no DRS, so he can't really can't do anything because you need DRS to pass here. But right there, he actually hits me a little bit of a bubble. Not much I can do there, and this happens, and then MJ's able to get a run on my outside, but I cut him off again. But he's gonna have DRS down the straightaway, and I knew it was gonna be hard to defend at this point. And Bacon slowed up really big. I was so confused and made me miss my corner completely. And MJ's gonna get a run here on my outside and not really give me a choice, just other than to let him go. So, but my tires were just done after 3 laps. They're done. They had no chance. But yeah, here we are on lap 4, and even Mahu at this point is gonna get me here because my tires are. I just have nothing. I don't know how people keep their tires at a lower temperature, and like me and Gail are kind of like pseudo teammates, and he's confused on how they can be so hot, and I don't understand. I might have to play with like maybe controller settings or something because I play F1 on a controller. Um, Even though I have a wheel, it's just easier for me. And I'm just trying to get to the end of this lap, and right here, even Puck's catching me, and I'm like, man, this is so bad. But yeah, I came in really early on lap 4, and so did Gil. So you come in, come out, put some mediums on. The mediums were definitely the best tire overall. The softs died instantly, and then the hards were just slow. Like they were like 3 seconds off the pace. It was insane how bad they were. We found a track where the hards actually are the worst tire. It was incredible, and at this point, I was pretty much alone for most of the race. And we're just gonna jump to lap 7, and you can see actually, I was actually to undercut MJ and Bacon again because I pitted 3 laps earlier than them. And considering you saw how far I was behind them, and the undercut was very, very powerful here. And so I was like, maybe we can hold on for a bit with a better set of tires. But you can see Bacon has closed that gap from 2 seconds to 3/10. So um, we gained a lot of time, but my pace just wasn't here tonight. And Bacon was looking on my outside, but I cut him off a bit. But he's gonna get a nice run off this turn into the DS straight, and there's nothing really I can do at this point. I tried to use a rich and overtake, but it was pretty hopeless. So yeah, it kind of goes on, and that's the last we'll ever see of Bacon tonight. So my pace wasn't good, but you can see the hards were just so bad. MJ was like only 2 seconds behind at the start of the run, and 3 laps later he's 7 seconds back. And lap 12 I get a time penalty. Oops. But with how everyone's so spread out, I don't think it was going to really affect anything at this point of the race. And now I'm in my own little world, and I extended my medium stint in the middle of the session a little bit, where Gale pitted already, so he was right behind me on fresh tires. But on lap 18, I decided to pit here, and another fine entry. This pit road entry and exit are horrible. They're so bad. It's so hard to do it right. And actually, I don't think you're gonna see on the video, but Andrew Wisdom, he has a issue entering pit road and almost loses the race because of it. But you'll see how it turns out in the end. But he lost so much, like 30 seconds, because he like spun out or something entering pits or something. It was really bizarre. But here we are on lap 21, and we've been running down MJ and Puck here, but Puck has to pit again, so I'm just trying to get MJ, who is on really, really old hards at this point, and the hards just aren't good here at all, and I felt it was going to be like an easy pass, so. And then a lap and a half, basically a lap later, I've caught MJ, so. And then, oh, that's right, Puck spun out. I completely forgot that's what happened during editing, so yeah, he spun out there, and then we're able to pass him, and then I'm right on MJ. I brake really early to try to get a nice exit here, and I do. I put in full overtake, Rich, DRS, and going to make the pass on MJ here, and no real contest because he doesn't really have any tires left. So, and honestly, at this point, nothing happens in the race. I pull away from MJ, and I actually gain on Bacon and Matt a lot here in the last closing laps, but nothing to write home about, as everyone's just kind of doing their own thing and stuff, so everyone was so spread out, so there was nothing really to show for those last like 10 laps. So we're here on the last lap, just me coming across the line here, and yeah, this is pretty much what I expected. I expected a struggle here, so that's just how it goes sometimes. And that's the thing with F1. Some tracks you're much better at than others, and that's like kind of the fun part, where I'm like, my best tracks are like Spa, Italy, Austria, and Russia. I'm pretty good at Brazil too, so that's just how it is, though. Singapore is one of my worst tracks, so hopefully I can learn in the next game in F1 2021, and maybe the mechanics are a little different, where tire wear and stuff is a little easier to do. So yeah, we brought it home P5, even though the results here, there was a weird glitch where I put MJ third, but he in reality finished 6th. So 6th, 5th, and 4th moved up 1 spot, and MJ actually finished 6th this race, and his fastest lap was a glitch too. He got a 106 somehow, but he finished 6th, and yeah, and that was pretty much it for Singapore. It was a pretty boring race for me, at least. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can watch these Nitro races live on my Twitch channel, which will be in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.